A carry here for Travion Henderson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
2 yards.
The numbers a week ago for Henderson. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. Gets this complete to Butte. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriot first down.
May going to get, and it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. Now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Dolphins offense set to take the field, led by Malik Willis, who is getting his chance as the starter after backing up Jordan Love the past 2 seasons in Green Bay.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know.
Following the fumble recovery, Willis. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard
now Willis.
line.
He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Set to kick off.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. And 21. The Pats offense and the veteran A.J. Brown set to go to work once more. And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's done a lot of out right that cuts straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
2nd and 5. To the right side, this is Henderson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him to 3rd and 1. And look at this defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. It's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance. Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Henderson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
And that's how you get back in good graces with your head coach after you fumbled the last time out. He's determined, A, to hold on to the football, and B, to run with purpose and make up for his mistake. That's a heck of a run right there.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Patriots at 4-3, a game over 500. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Throwing here is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run, found his spot, and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Out of the gun, a run with Henderson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Once again, it's Henderson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Henderson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. With career touchdown number 50. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dolphins offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Willis to throw. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. In motion, that's Tolbert.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
Third down and 13. Willis looks to pass it here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I should just say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, for the rest of the game.
And now out come the Patriots. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, May with it. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on third down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. You talk about this Miami defense. And they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked third in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. They're going to throw. May. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Remember, but they have the lead here. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
A run straight ahead with H.M. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw, here's Willis. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Willis now off play action. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Willis. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Willis. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. Oh, he shifts past him. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back. His ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. The Pats at the line, ready to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. 2nd time in this first half now, Charles. And he's...
They were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Douglas,
10.
the man in motion.
At the Patriots.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Robert Spillane on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Again, it's Achane. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Here's May. Over the middle here to Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a gain of
5th
6.
catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Good job of just taking what's there. He found his man over the middle for the first down. Everyone always wants to see the big highlight plays, but those smart decisions that keep the chains moving are just as important.
This quarterback now 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
To the air, May.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's Johnny.
Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throw out wide is incomplete. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Willis looking to throw it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way. And get this proverbial train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. And let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future. You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They set up the screen to Miller.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Going to be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A first down carry now for Miller. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Again, it's Miller. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7 and a Patriot first down.
Inside handoff now, Miller. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They go play action with Willis. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Willis looking to throw it. Quick hitch, complete. It's Douglas. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
They go play action with Willis. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
A jet sweep. Here's Tolbert. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Here's Willis. Throw caught by Achane. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg. But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Wide receiver age. His mates returning to the field here. That's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now 3rd down and very long. They'll throw with May. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And got his man complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Patriots.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's May. Gets this complete to Butte. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for them. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Back to throw, Willis. This one thrown underneath to Achane. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Dolphins...
Shotgun snap to Willis. Throw complete to Bell. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Last play of the half, Willis. Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Orchard Park. A couple of teams that have had some big battles in the old stadium. It's the Ravens and Bills in new Highmark Stadium. And this is Zay Flowers. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 43-yard touchdown. The Ravens walk it off. They win in overtime. From there, let's look in on the Titans and Bengals from Cincinnati. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Bengals up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's take a look at the impact player from Week 8. And the folks here in Orlando agree it's this man. And this is the tight end, Tyler Warren. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Colts get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been Malik Willis who's led the way in the first half. His guys have the lead as we get it back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The third quarter begins with a run by Achane. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Running lanes went a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Willis. He finds Douglas complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the Patriots 43.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 2.
They'll run for it with Achane. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go. Achane. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On the ground, it's Ali Gordon. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw. Finds Dulcich out left side. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. Over the middle, complete. It's Douglas. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. For the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Pats at the line ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
The Patriot first down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Throwing here is May. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Third and 2.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
To throw, it's May. And this pass broken up. And excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Now a handoff, Stevenson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They keep it with Miller on first down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
69 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Miller is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them.
When you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Here's third and 9.
Makes it third and 9.
The shotgun snap to Willis. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, Those are the plays they need to continue.
Milton Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion, that's Tolbert. Willis looks to pass it here. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Miami. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a run by Miller. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Here's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And a Patriot first down.
Looking to throw. May. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. To the air, May. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That open man that time, they end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, May with it. Throw left side, complete. That's Brown. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
First down, New England.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Dolphins' 36-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots put together a 4th-quarter drive to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Miami's offense set and ready to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Play action, Willis. And his throw is incomplete.
Intended for Frank Dulcich. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Willis now off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Caleb Douglas. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 10. Now Willis. He's looking deep for Bell. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Jones on the return. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. Game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Their defense accomplished. The punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Here's a quick throw completed by Willis. Second and 9 now from the 21.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Willis looking to throw it.
At the 21-yard line.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Third and 3. In motion, that's Tolbert. Willis looking to throw it. It's caught. Tolbert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now Willis. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Right back to him on first down. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll throw with May. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
First down, Patriots.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Fights off the defender. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second and 1 now from the 21. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Here is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down at 5.
That's the sign of a quarterback who is under control. He didn't try to erase his deficit in one fell swoop. You've got to take what the defense gives you, and that's exactly what he did there. Now they've got a new set of downs to work with.
Here's a give to Miller. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
Trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Chris Johnson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Patterson. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this at the frequency that they have. Looking to put a drive together. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
And the Patriot first down.
They'll set up a throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing here is May. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Patriots.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And this is caught. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New England.
To throw, it's May. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
From the gun, it's May. And it's caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, from 13 yards out. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The drive starts with a run from Achane. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
3rd and 12.
They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Oh, the return is Jones. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So the Patriots now down by a field goal, a little up. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll get him a 1st down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Patriots.
They'll look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Right May sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get